Peace. Welcome back to Granny's House 444. It's your girl Granny, Shannon, whatever you want to call me. I wanted to get on here today and do a video about comparisons and competing and competition. I've really been wanting to talk about this for a while. I actually wrote about it in my notebook in 2019, January the 3rd, 2019. So that's how long I've been wanting to talk about this, but I never really got on here and did it. But like, it's really been on me this weekend to get on here and make this video. But I'm going to read what I had wrote from January the 3rd, 2019 about comparison. Okay. I said, compare, excuse me. This word has been on my mind so much lately. I have been noticing how often we are using this word or even doing it in real life. We spend way too much time comparing, myself included. We are constantly comparing ourselves to others through our hair type, our skin color, our age, weight, money, love, or whatever else we find to compare ourselves to. I have noticed my own patterns of comparing my journey or path to others that I choose, the path that I chose, comparing it to others. I have compared my beauty to that beauty which we have been forced to believe is the best and the only standard of beauty. I have compared my body shape to that of women with big butts and big breasts. I have compared my relationships to others and even my career path. Comparisons have even been turned into popular memes and posts, and they're all over TV, like reality shows where we're comparing each other and competing, and so like back when I wrote this, it was when they were doing all the like which R&B singer is the best, who's the king of R&B, which female, like they do that a lot in the black community, but you don't see that a lot. They don't never, make you choose which rock band is the best, like comparing country. Like they all are great in their own right, so why can't we do the same? The day I began to live for me and my girls the way I want to live is the day that the comparisons have gotten better. But I still have my days. Life is so much better learning to live and enjoy your journey because it was created perfectly for you. So stop comparing, period. It can become stressful, discouraging, create anger and hatred, make you bitter. It'll lower your self-esteem, and so many other things happen when we start comparing ourselves to other people. We start to feel like we're not good enough or we're not where we're supposed to be. But you got to understand that I'm uncomparable. There's nothing that can compare to me because I'm unique. There's nothing that can compare. There's no journey that can compare to mine because it's my journey. And I wrote affirmations at the end. I am me. I am divine. I am love. I am light. I'm sexy. I am beautiful. I'm granny. I'm peace. I'm lit. That's it. So, I just noticed we're always comparing, and I'm speaking for myself. I'm always comparing. And, one thing about this spiritual journey that I realized how I compare myself is the time that someone has been in on this journey compared to the time I've been on it. Like I haven't been on my spiritual journey, especially like doing tarot and energy work and all the other things that I do now as a life coach and a spiritual advisor and a healer. I'm new. I'm still young in this, but my knowledge comes straight from source. My information, my downloads come straight from source. So where somebody else may have to read and study and do a lot of work, things were given to me different. Before I would be like, well, let me pay attention to this person, or let me refer them to this person because this person's been doing this longer than me and I haven't been doing it that long. But that doesn't matter. Your journey is your journey. There's people that's going to have to get it out the mud. They're going to have to work hard and struggle and sacrifice and go through a lot to get where they want to be in life. And then there's others, they're born into it. They're given wealth. They're given the things that they want. They don't have to work hard for it. They might win the lottery. They might, like I said, be born into it. It comes easier for them, but that's their journey. That's the contract that they signed this lifetime. That's how they decide to live. So I can't feel bad and compare my journey to somebody else's because my journey is moving faster on a faster timeline than somebody else that's been doing it for a while. Like that doesn't discredit me. Like there's comedians, like say I've seen where the comedian Godfrey was talking about T.I. doing stand-up now, and and how people, comics like him have been having to do all these, hole in the wall gigs and these shows and stand up and bombing and getting up there and not doing good and going through this whole process, and they've been doing it for years. And then here's T.I., a rapper who already has a name established for himself. Now he's wanting to do stand up, and they were feeling some type of way. But you can't be mad if someone is good at doing something. It doesn't take them a lifetime to get there. It doesn't take them a lot. There's people that can never have been trained on a piano but can sit in front of a piano and hear someone play something and sit and play it. So your journey is your journey. Don't compare. Don't compete with anybody else either, because there's no competition. I'm not competing with any other readers, any other life coach, any other spiritual workers, any other healers, anybody else out there motivating and spreading good news and information to help people grow. I'm not competing with them. I'm competing with me. I'm trying to be a better person than I was yesterday, the day before, the few minutes ago. That's the only competition. So when you change your focus to you and you only compare your journey to your journey, it takes all the other stuff away, and I'm learning that, a lot of times when people comparing and competing with you or copying you and doing things like that, the thing that they really want the most that you have, they can't get that. It's on the inside. It's your light. They can copy your hair, they can copy your clothes, they can copy your message, they can copy your ideas and all that. But the light, the thing that makes me unique, the thing that makes me powerful and who I am and divine, is on the inside, and you can't copy that. You can copy me all you want. You can compare yourself to me all you want. You can compete with me all you want. I got blinders onto that bullshit. I'm like the horses. I got blinders. I can't see nothing but my lane. Me and my sister used to have a saying, stay in your lane, maintain your speed, nigga. Like, I can't focus on what you got going on over there in your lane. I'm staying in my lane, and I'm going to maintain my speed. So stop with the comparing. Stop with the competing. Stop with the fucking copying. Give credit where credit is due if you are going to copy. Some of y'all get out here and copy just everything somebody got going on. Find who you are and allow spirit to lead you down your path, so you're not competing, comparing, any of that. There's no competition. Competing and comparing messes up your self-esteem. It'll have you out here doubting yourself, have your ego all over the place. Like, we're going to pull some cards and see what message they have for us today about competing and comparing and competition, copying, all that shit. We ain't about that. Like, and as a person who tries so hard to be unique and be different, it's hard to sit back and watch people copy you and take ideas. And a lot of times people try to beat you to stuff that you want to do, or beat you to your blessings. You can't beat me to my blessings. My blessings are for me. You can go out and imitate my blessings, but you're not going to be able to beat what the universe has for me. And when these blessings come in, like all this competing and comparing and competition and stuff that we're dealing with now, copying, like, spirit puts you through tests to see how bad you really want it. Like, that shit bothered me, but I realized once I really get to where I'm headed, like, people really gonna be mad at me. They really gonna want to compete with me. They really gonna want to compare their journey to mine, because they're gonna be like, how she get where she got so easy and da-da-da. It wasn't easy. It might look easy. I make shit look easy. I make it look good. I'm an alchemist. I can take nothing and make it something and make it beautiful. That's that Libra in me. That's just a skill I have. I mean, like I said, you wanting to copy shit about me, but that's in me. That's within me. That's my soul. Work on your soul. Work on your spirit. Working on getting right on the inside, healing the inside of your body. And you're not going to have to worry about competing. I don't have to compete and copy and compare myself to anybody anymore. This journey I'm on is for me. This life is for me. The path I choose to take is for me. The experiences I choose to have in my life is for me. So there's no competing or comparison. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm gonna pull a few cards. I'm using my Fairy Oracle deck, and I'm using my Modern Witch Tarot deck. And also at the end, I'll pull a Power Thought card. So one more shuffle for fairies. What message do you have for the collective about comparisons and competing and copying? Like, that shit really gets under my skin, but I'm learning to let it go. Like, my daughter was calling me and talking to me about, copying and people copying, and I just told her, don't put no energy into that. Like, we got to learn to take it as a compliment. Somebody sees something in you enough that they want to be like you, take it as a compliment. I mean, you doing something right. If ain't nobody copying you, hating on you, competing with you, comparing themselves to you, then you're not doing anything. All right, let's see. Thank you, Fairy. What message do you have for the collective? But yeah, so stop worrying about what the next person doing. You be so focused on your journey and what you got going on that you ain't even got time to pay attention to what other people got going on. And this card came out in my pre-shuffle, dreams coming true. So don't even worry about what people got to say, because your dreams is coming true. We are not worried about the next person. We're worried about ourselves and our blessings. Let's see. A quick shuffle. Make sure you're getting outdoors, taking care of your body. We're in Aries season now. This is a time for action and going after your passions. It's a real fiery energy. So you should be feeling a little extra motivation to get things done, to start something new, to do something different. Think outside the box. And it's okay to get ideas and to be inspired by people, but put your spin on it, put your flavor on it. And there's so many people doing the same thing that, like, it doesn't matter. There's enough space for all of us to thrive in our area. There's money for all of us to make. The universe is infinite. There's no limit to what is possible. So don't worry about who making all this money, and you can get there. You can make money too. You might not go through the same journey or path that it took that person to get to their money, but trust your journey. I'm trusting my journey. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm not wanting fast money, quick riches, quick fame. I want to build it up and get to it so that it's stable, that it's built on a solid foundation, so that I'm ready for it. One more shuffle. So don't focus on what somebody else got going on, because a lot of times it ain't always what it seems. The grass looks greener on the other side of the fence because the shit's fake. It's not even real grass. So don't sweat it. All right. What's this? These new cards be hard to grip sometimes. Okay. So for our underlying energy, we have make music. So I feel like some of you could be a musician, and you may feel like people are taking your ideas, your music, stealing your music. And it makes you angry. It gets you in your feelings because you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, along with the Queen of Cups for making music. For some of you, I feel like someone's rushing in towards you to offer you something for your music, or to work with you, to make a deal with you, to offer you, maybe even sign you to their label, or to use your music for their business and something. I feel like there's some information that's going to come to you about the music that you make. And I feel like for a long time you have really been in your emotions about your music. I feel like you're comparing yourself to other people, and like I said, comparing yourself to their journey, because with that Queen of Cups in reverse, like you just have been, not controlling your emotions. And I feel like a lot of you, it kind of stopped you from going after what it is that you want. It's like you were going after it and you might not have got the recognition or whatever that you were expecting, the the success that you were expecting. But I feel like I said, I feel like there's some type of truth, some type of information, some type of message coming in. And also, if you make music, put your music out there for people to see. I feel like a lot of you make music and you do it alone and by yourself, but you need, Spirit is saying, put yourself out there. You're comparing yourself to other people's journey and stuff, but you're not really putting in the work towards your own journey. So put it out there. And for those that don't make music, listening to music, like helps you when you're in your feelings. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like the truth about these people that are copying you and this stuff that's coming in. It's like you speaking your truth, but you're going away from that. You're turning away from all the noise and from all the coulda, woulda, shouldas and why this didn't work out. But I feel like if you make music, if you're a musician, you write music, put your music out there. Put your stuff out there. Don't worry about people copying and stealing and taking from, because the universe is watching. These people that are copying and stealing and taking your ideas and taking your music or whatever they're doing, it's not gonna last. They could be getting famous or successful off of some of your ideas or some of your music or whatever. Don't worry about that. As fast as they got up, the faster they're gonna fall back down. What I say, slow and steady wins the race. We build in generational wealth. So it's not like we're gonna be wealthy now and then when we die, that's the end of it. No, we leaving wealth for future generations. My great great grandkids. Like way down the line. So don't worry about somebody else's path to their success, and if they're taking ideas from you and stealing from you, don't worry about that, because like I said, the universe is watching. The truth will always come to the light, and it's going to come in fast. Swords represent truth, communication, so this truth is coming in fast. So don't worry about it. That bubble that they in will soon be burst, and they'll be in their feelings how they had you in your feelings about it. So don't worry about people copying you, taking your ideas and trying to beat you to your dreams, because they can try all they want. I'm living in my purpose. When you living in your purpose and you're on your path, the universe is guiding you, and you ain't got to worry about all that other stuff, the competition and the haters and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about that. Stay focused, stay in your lane, and maintain your speed, nigga. Don't worry about all that other shit. Next, we have dreams coming true, because that's what's happening. Your dreams are coming true. Your dreams are divine. You are being protected and guided by your ancestors, your angels, your spirit team. And it's like, just keep your eyes focused on what you're going through. And a lot of you had to walk away, or you need to walk away. It's like you walked away from a lot of things and a lot of people with this Eight of Cups, and that's why your dreams are coming true. You walked away, or in order for your dreams to come true, like I said in a previous video, like Spirit is holding on to these blessings that they have for you, because you're refusing to let go of people that no longer serve you. You're refusing to let go of these friends that's copying your music, that's stealing your ideas, and that's just coming up off of your visions or whatever. Like, don't worry about that. Your dreams is coming true in divine time, and the universe is going to bless you with something so big, so major, and it's going to make this walking away from what no longer serves you, it's going to make you feel more emotionally stable, more balanced in your career. And I'm hearing like you got it out the mud. Some people around you may seem like they just blew up out of nowhere, But you getting it at the mud. You're a lotus. You're growing at the mud, and you're gonna be beautiful. See those lotus back there? I've been having lotus in my paintings. Um, so don't worry about it. Like, it's okay. I'm getting it out the mud. That's gonna allow me to, you know, enjoy the fruits of my labor even more. You know, enjoy my hard work. All these seeds I've been planting in my life and in the lives around me, like that growth that's coming from those seeds is gonna be beautiful. That harvest is gonna be amazing. And it's going to require you to walk away. So walk away from people that you feel are competing with you, people that are comparing their life and their journey to you, or like, you know, like I notice sometimes like other people who aren't, you know, on their journey or not even living happy or whatever, like they will impose their beliefs and fears on you and their doubts and things, but then they'll also play on your weaknesses. If they know you've been doubting your journey and your path, then they'll compare you to other people. Like they'll always tell you, well, you know, such and such, they do this and they have this business and they do nutrition and stuff and they just got a house, and you know, trying to tell you stuff. Okay, congratulations on your house and your accomplishments. That ain't got shit to do with me. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about what you got going on. I'm focused on me and my dreams coming true. I walked away from things that no longer emotionally fulfilled me. The moon for a lot of you revealed some truth and information that you needed to see about the people around you. Next, we have parenting and children, and with that card, we have strength. So I feel like a lot of you, there was a lot of comparisons growing up as a child, or maybe even now, you still feel like you're in competition or people are competing. Your siblings, your parents are competing with you, and that is a thing. A lot of times, if your parent isn't able to live a life of freedom and peace and happiness, and you come and you live a life of freedom, peace, and happiness, and you're not struggling, you're not, you know, working all these hours and tearing your body up, and you decided to choose a different path for you and your children and build a different relationship with your children, there's going to be, your parents are going to be comparing you to other people, other people's children, to maybe even your siblings, to your, you know, the other children in your family. But be strong. Be strong and stand in your path. Trust that you're being led in the right direction. You know, be strong whenever your family puts you down for the choices you make. Be strong when people call you crazy and call you names. And, you know, because whenever these blessings and these dreams do come true, people are going to be like, well, she, you know, everything was easy for her. She always had stuff handed to her. She never had a struggle and da da da. It don't matter. That's okay. Congratulations to me. Congratulations to the person that didn't have to struggle. That don't mean that they're not going to be tested. They're not being tested. Just because you see material wealth and material fortune and things like that, you don't know what goes on mentally and spiritually in these people's lives. You don't know what other shit they dealing with, because you know, more money, more problems, more money, more haters, more people comparing you, competing, wanting you to fail. Even your family, even your parents and your siblings, even your children, even, you know, so a lot of times people that can't live the life that they want, they start to put down people that's living and that's happy. You know how like a woman can come out, she could be dressed in something skimpy or whatever, and a person who's not as confident, they don't even have to be heavy set, they just not as confident in their body and wearing and dressing, expressing themselves in that way. So they immediately put this person down for what they have on. Look what she got on. Why she got that? I would never wear that. Yes, you would never wear that because you're not confident enough to wear your belly out. You're not confident enough to have cleavage. You're not confident enough to get piercings and tattoos. That's not for you. So if it's not for you, don't worry about it. But if you're dealing with that, and be strong and know when to walk away. Sometimes you have to walk away from your family, and that takes strength. Sometimes you have to turn and walk away from these people that are doubting you, these people that you thought would always support you and love you unconditionally. No, I'm learning that some love is conditional. A lot of my family's love is conditional. If I don't believe in the same politics as them and religions as them, and my beliefs on other things in my life is different for them, then I'm crazy. I'm whatever names they want to call me, but no, I don't have to struggle for mine. I'm not going to struggle. I choose not to struggle. I choose not to work a 9 to 5 or 12 hours or any of that, because that's not the life that I chose. That's not the path that I'm on. And we all have a choice. You all have a choice to live the life that you want. It's your birthright to live the life that you want, to be wealthy, healthy, all those things. It's a choice. So I choose to live my life different. And it takes strength. It takes strength to be the black sheep. It takes strength to do things different from everybody else, how everybody else has done it, and to go around and face these people and have them ridicule you and ask you, how people start asking about how you little bit. No, nothing little around here is nothing around me is little. My money, my ideas, my businesses are big. My nonprofit is big. It's not no little nonprofit. Don't put your simple thinking on my shit. So it does take strength to walk away and to not get upset about people stealing from you and trying to compete and compare. It takes strength, because listen, I'd be ready to get on social media and go the fuck off, call people out, but I've matured and I just don't even entertain it. It's a compliment. You want to be like me? Congratulations. Good luck with it, because what makes me who I am, you can't copy that. It's on the inside. I think let's get a power thought card. What power card do you have for the collective today? So remember, there's no comparing, there's no competing, there's no competition. I am safe. It's only change. So you safe. You're safe to change your mind and to think different. You're safe to change up your style of music and create something different, because you feel like other people are taking from your style. So you want to create a whole new style. It's safe. It's okay. You have strength to walk away from parents and family members that mean you no good. You see, they're in the darkness and you're in the light. Stay in the light. Let spirit guide you out of that darkness into your light. Your dreams are coming true. Everything is falling into place in divine timing. It's because you walked away. It's because the truth was shown. Spirit intervene and you got your emotions under control. You no longer allow that competing, comparing shit to even bother you. Like I'm getting to a place where I don't even allow it to bother me. That's what I'm telling you. Don't let it bother you. They can copy your outside. They can copy your looks and your style and stuff, but they can't copy that light that's in you. They can even copy a whole fucking story about getting a tattoo. They can copy that shit, but it don't matter. Your shit is real. Fake will be fake. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. So when you cross those bridges and walk away from those people, you don't have to fear what's ahead of you. And sometimes you have to walk into the unknown. The moon represents unknown and secrets and things that are hidden. You don't have to worry about any of that. You cross these bridges with joy and ease. You're not mad at anybody. You're not bitter. You're not upset that people copy you, that they compare their life to you, that they want to be like you. You're not worried about that. You want the bigger and better things. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. So as you walk away, you're walking into new experiences. You're walking into your dreams coming true. You're walking into being stronger and more powerful in who you are. And shining your light. You're coming out the darkness into the light because you're being strong. You're allowing your guides to lead you. My life gets better all the time. So every day my life gets better. Where I'm headed gets better. I'm catching flights, not feelings. I'm in the car, climbing these mountains, out here moving, making moves, and making my life better. And I'm not comparing myself to anybody else. I'm not competing. There's no competition. There's no comparison. I'm me, and I'm living a life that I was set here to live. The contract that I signed before I got here, I'm fulfilling that. So I can't let anybody stop me. I'm focused. Stay in your lane, maintain your speed, nigga.